What's up, everyone? I am Ernest Dove. This is the New York Mets Dove Report. Let's talk infant Mets. The Florida Complex League Mets quietly got underway this morning. And I do mean this morning. Their games are at 10 a.m., probably among other things. Might as well avoid the heat, at least for the youngest players, before a lot of the nighttime St. Lucie Mets action occurs. Just wanted to give some thoughts on a couple of the players. We're pretty much talking about a bunch of 19-ish year-old players in the Mets organization, many of them making their stateside debuts as well from the Dominican Summer League. Just a few of my thoughts, projections, some defensive versatility possibly. A few of these guys are pretty much a third of the lineup at least are catchers, so they're going to start being moved around all young season long. Let me get into it. Start at the top with my favorite player on the team roster, one of my favorites in the organization. I'm talking about Yovani Rodriguez. I've been talking about him for a couple of years now because long before, a whole year before Elian Pena broke the franchise record for international signing bonus for the Mets, Yovani Rodriguez had the record from the year prior. He's now 19 years old. He will be age 19 throughout this entire season. Again, now he's 19. Pena's 18. Hey, Dove, why is Pena already in low A? Yovani Rodriguez is way down here. I believe there's a couple of reasons for it. I believe in the talent fully. I still believe, even asking some staff, some people behind the scenes during spring and workouts, they really like Yovani Rodriguez, but he even looks the part as far as young. He's still not ready yet to try to start jumping those levels like an Elian Pena. But I believe he's a guy that can do both. As a future projection, I can see Yovani Rodriguez as an everyday catcher, first string catcher who can offense and do things with his glove defensively. He had a hit in this game. My understanding, it could have even been a little bit better than that 1-for-4 box score. So overall, good enough start for the game. I'm keeping my eye out on Yovani. By the way, we have a return guy. Jeremy Rodriguez is back. He's here as a form of rehab assignment. So he's not assigned to the Complex League. He's the guy that has been missing time since, I believe, some form of procedure that he had in the off season. He was in this game. He walked a couple of times. Some of the concerns for Jeremy Rodriguez that I have to be honest about are all about defense. Looks like he didn't have the greatest game again defensively. He might be one of those players, you feel like you know about it a lot. When the play is tough to make, not able to think, he can make the plays and the throws in the middle infield. Kind of seems like what more general plays he maybe can struggle with here and there, maybe overthinking it. I also want to worry about pretty much physicality. Some of these young players, like a J-Rod, really good. How much more is he going to grow, even physically and literally, along with player development? He's a guy that's going to have to make his bat do the talking. Another younger player, another version of a catcher slash first baseman, Josmir Reyes. He's going to be age 19 all year. He had a hit this morning as well. I've been hearing good things about Josmir Reyes. Even our guy online, BK Fan 09, I believe is the account number. I always forget. He does a lot of IFA player information. This is one of the kids that he's had his eye on for a while. So keep an eye on Josmir Reyes. Defensively, pretty interesting and curious to see. Again, catcher, first base. Does he have enough athleticism to maybe try another position? I've spoken with somebody that would guess, hey, maybe give him a shot somewhere else as needed. Show off the versatility. Another guy, Yadier Mendiola, who BK Fan also likes a lot. He is going to be age 19 until July. He was on base 3 times today. Guess what? Another catcher slash first baseman, it looks like. This is the third one in the lineup to start the season in the Complex League for the Mets. But again, basically being told to keep an eye on Yadier Mendiola. a guy that I've also known about because he looked like, outside of Elian Pena last year, if you were to ask, hey, Dove, was there anyone else truly dominating by a similar version of the term in the Dominican Summer League last season? I would say it was Junior Amparo. And by the way, here we are, new season. He is now stateside. Watched him a little bit in spring in some intra squad games. He had a 2-hit day. They were both doubles. Had a really good first game in the complex league. I'm definitely keeping my eye on Junior Amparo. And again, as I just said with Jeremy Rodriguez, I have my own thoughts. My little self, though I am 6 feet tall, not much for weight or athleticism, I want to keep an eye on a guy like Junior Amparo to see how he grows physically, even just as well as player development wise. The one last player I wanted to mention, and the only pitcher, because it makes a lot of sense to mention him, Camden Lohman. A lot of the draft kind of prospect junkies were very excited that the Mets took Camden Lohman. He looked okay in this game. It looks like he struggled for about an inning or two and then maybe made the right adjustments and things started to click the rest of the game. Box score wise, 3 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run allowed, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. Definitely someone to keep an eye on. Last year's 8th round pick, Camden Lohman, one of those exciting arms that's been mentioned even since the draft. Keep an eye on him. Also, keep an eye on me. New York Mets Dove Report. We now have another affiliate full of prospects for me to hug and talk about, maybe even possibly interview. I'll keep you guys updated. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time.